Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel review for the month of June. My name is Root Negative and let's get cracking. Today we're going to run through how my channel did for last month, and we're going to compare it with the month before, which was May. Now you may notice that we've got this weird soundtrack. Now the soundtrack is from a game that I'm about to play. It comes out on the 7th of July, so I'm going to just let that music go. Sounds cool. So, I just realised that I cracked 50k views for the month of June, which I didn't think I got there. I thought I got to 48 or 49, so I'm fully planning to get there this month, July. However, we got there last month, so mission achieved, 50k views. Hopefully I can keep that up for the long term. You notice that we've got a substantial amount more minutes watched, and we'll come to that later. Now, looking quickly, the blue is June, so for pretty much the entire month of June, we managed to keep it pretty much what we'd done before and exceed it in some. Don't mind that, because obviously there is not a 31st day in June. Now, top videos for the months. We finally knocked logistics robots off the top slot. You see that it did 2,000 last month and 1,200. Sorry, 2,000 the month before and 1,200 last month. The Factorio tutorials are still doing really strong. You can see that they're still quite high in my list. However, Break the Game has taken over and has moved into top spot for the moment. So that's really good. KSP Build Better Rockets is up there as well, so that's really nice, and so is Big Pharma. So kind of the three things that I've done recently have hit the top of my view rankings. So I'm quite happy about that. As we go down, we see Big Pharma in the mix, Break the Game in the mix. These are all the good things. Build Better Rockets. Yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to say about that. So the views, yeah, 50k views, hurrah. Let's move on to the next one. Now, subscribers. You can see that I gained pretty much similar numbers. I lost a few more. The attrition percentage, if I bring up my little calculator, and if I go 76 divided by 295, that's call it 26% for the month of June. If I go 69 divided by 290, oops, 69, 290, so that's only 24. So we had a little bit higher attrition for the last month, which I wish I could come up with a solution for it. Moving through, our subscribers, the gained subscribers were pretty much where you would expect them to be. The nice thing that happened last month though is that I was recommended a little bit more. So under recommended channel, I got a few more recommendations, and I pretty much doubled that, almost doubled it. I got more subscriptions on videos though last month, so I think it evens out. I think that the recommended channel number is a good guide as to how I'm going. The higher that number is, the more I'm getting recommended to people, and I think that's a good thing. So yeah, that was how my subscribers looked. Let's move merrily along. Likes and dislikes. I wanted to cover this quickly because I had a pretty big turnaround both on the like side and on the comments side. So this month we had a 100% increase. Basically it doubled. It went from being 550 to 1100, and that's partly, well, it's completely thanks to the people watching my videos. There's no one else clicking the like button. I can't click it 50 times. So fast start, got 50 likes, and it just kind of went from there. All of the Break the Games are getting 20 plus likes, which is awesome. So I'm hoping that that continues, because if it does, that's an excellent sign. In the comments, same thing, we had a 3 times increase here, which is nice. I think that was when Break the Game was released, if I remember correctly. So 38 comments on fast start, and I think that's awesome. I love answering comments. So yeah, great news. What was this? Ah, that's right. Average view duration actually went up last month, which is excellent. We're 40 seconds higher now. And the reason I can kind of read into this is because all my episodes are generally the same length. So a little bit higher view duration is a great thing, because YouTube ranks videos on how engaging they are. So the longer somebody watches it for, the higher the kind of boost it's given. So if we look at, say, Factorio Break the Game, it only had a 26 view percentage, but we look at Logistics Robots, that was up at 54. So here is why kind of Logistics Robots does so well, because it's always being shown to people in the recommended toolbar. People, when they watch it, they watch lots of it, and so it just kind of feeds itself. Break the Game, though, at 26% is quite low, and it'll fall off the bandwagon. Now, if we look through, see Logistics Robots, 48%. Break the Game Planning was higher at 44. By this stage, normally what we see is the view retention will be low for the first video and then much higher. We can actually go have a look at playlists. We have a look at playlists. Cancel the comparison actually. Go playlists. Okay. Playlists. Rightio, so we can see what the average duration is, and wow, Break the Game has already overtaken tutorials. No, it did just for the month. That's just for the month, that's not a total. Oh, got excited there for a moment. You can see how the average view durations break down. See, for example, Let's Play Season 1. Average view duration was 11:21 minutes. Factorio Speedrun, 13:41. See down here, Contraption Maker, 1 minute 21. Now that might be a bit higher because those are shorter episodes. Dev Notes, Let's Play Blind, Mellow. Matilda Space Battles 2. That one looks pretty low, just by the looks of it. So these are kind of the playlists that got viewed last month and the average time in playlist. So you notice that, for example, average time in playlist is 17 minutes. The average view duration is only 9 minutes though. So what is happening there is someone is getting into an episode, they're watching more than one episode. That's how that works. Generally they're watching 2, these people are watching 3, these people are watching 3 episodes. It seems like kind of 3 episodes, the multiplayer, these people are watching like 4. So yeah, it's that's how that breaks down. Now, is there anything else I want to have a look at? I'm nearly at 2,200 subs, so I'm quite happy about that. The views, oh, that's last month. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, the views went okay. I was pretty happy with how we went, because you can see that, at the start of the month we were about 1,200. At the end of the month we were starting to get up towards 2,000. So if I can maintain kind of this 2,000 views a day, I'll be very, very happy. Now, if there's anything in particular you would like to know about my channel, be sure to ask. I'd love to answer. I'll give you as much information as I can. Obviously there's some rules and regulations as to what I can and can't show you. So I forgot. Check this out, right? That is what happens when you do a video on trains. 11 shares out of Factorio Break the Game 14. Now I want to show you something as well. So 59 in the last month. We've had 84 over the life of the channel. So you can see here, you know, the most I've ever gotten a day is like 2. All of a sudden, though, we've got a huge amount of shares. So keep doing that. Whoever's doing that, keep doing that, because that's awesome. You know, you can see the shares are kind of nothing. It was this break the game sightings episode that just went nuts. So happy with that. I think that's all I wanted to show you. Thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Ooh, an error. I'll go sort out that error.